Last time on Fish Fight.
It's a giant, it's a giant, it's a giant, it's a giant, it's a giant. Oh my goodness, it's a giant.
Man, I've had the worst luck today.
Dude, I came over here, there were carp all along this line, yeah.
Okay, this puts me in kind of a precarious spot. I caught a small fish, and my brother caught a big fish.
That means I won?
Yeah, you won. Yeah.
And you lost?
Yes, I lost. Hi, my name's Brendan Miller, and ever since I was a little kid, I have loved fishing. Nowadays, I run a fishing channel here on YouTube. But as of late, something has been getting under my skin. My younger brother, Rodney. You see, despite me doing most of the fishing in the family, Rodney seems to always be catching bigger fish and outfishing me on a regular basis. Is this a pure coincidence, or does my brother possess some unseen skill that I am not aware of? In order to figure this out, I challenged him to a number of fishing battles to see who will be crowned the ultimate angler. Sit back and get comfortable. This is Fish Fight. It's a fish fight.
Yeah, and it's a good one too.
Hey everybody, what's going on? Brendan Miller here, back with another episode of Fish Fight. This is episode 2. My brother and I are going to be participating in a great challenge today. We're going to be fishing a clear body of water, a clear reservoir actually. It's a paid lake. We're going to rent a boat. And Rod, explain the rules for this challenge.
Yeah, the rules are really simple. Basically, the guy at the end of the fishing time that has the largest amount of inches of fish, not species specific, it can be anything, will win this episode, and we'll take, I don't know,
It'll be great.
Win an episode. It'll be awesome.
Yeah. Rodney beat me last episode. He caught a massive carp, and I caught a little tiny carp, and I'm still kind of sad about that. But like he said, we will be measuring every fish we catch, and the person with the most combined inches of fish at the end of this episode will take home the title of... Well, there's no title, but they'll win this episode.
And also, just to mention, like our primary species we're going to be going after is bass, which does give Brendan an advantage, but it's not just bass. If we catch a pike or a muskie or, I don't know, a sturgeon, whatever's there, we could also tally that to our end amount. But yeah, Brent's definitely got the advantage. He does a lot more bass fishing than I do. Some reason I stick with trash fish. I don't understand it. I do bass fish, but I'm like the carp master.
He's the carp guy, and that makes total sense why he won that episode.
It does.
I'm hoping I can win this episode because losing 2 episodes back-to-back would be really stinky. Like I mentioned, there are 6 episodes total in this series, so if I lose 2 episodes back-to-back, I'm really going to have to make up some ground.
He's going to have to kill it.
But honestly, I feel good. I'm in my element. I'll be fishing a body of water that I'm very familiar with, and hopefully I can eke out a victory. Without further ado, let's head to the lake, boy.
Let's go. Let's get this done.
Let's wet some lines.
Let's get them wet.
That's kind of cringe. Anyway, let's go fishing. Kind of windy out.
A little bit. Fellas, we're just rigging up, going old school. I'm throwing a tube. This is a bait that I've thrown for a long time. We're doing the old weedless with a bullet weight, which I haven't done for a while. And I'm pretty excited.
What are we doing, Rod? What are we doing today?
We're doing a fish fight.
Oh.
It's gonna be awesome.
All right, so we just anchored right next to this nice weed edge here in roughly around 6-7 foot of water. I'm gonna start off throwing the swim jig right here. Rodney's throwing a fluke.
I'm throwing actually a tube right now.
Rod's throwing a tube, and we'll see what happens. You can't stand it there.
I'm in the front.
No, it's your tip.
Yeah, we may switch it up to a swim bait and use power hook. That could be coming next. Yeah. Got one. I can take the rest of the weed. Can you untangle that?
And this fell over and then tangled, so I didn't really mess with it.
I forgot about how I did it. Oh my word, giant yellow perch.
I'll take it, boys. Look at that. Look at the size of that perch. First fish of the fish fight challenge, and I was throwing this tiny little spinnerbait right here. Thought this guy was a bass. That's a yellow perch right there. That is a fatty. Let's get a measurement on him real quick. That right there is a 12-inch yellow perch. That's a beautiful fish. Let's put him back. I'm on the board, baby. 12 inches. Rod, you better bring it.
It's a bunch of garbage. I'm gonna get a big one on this cast here. Here, this would probably work. This is like a bullet.
This is actually pretty deep right here, dude.
So, do you hear what I'm saying?
What are you saying?
I don't know.
Is that a fish schooling? Something. Get a bait out there, quick. That might have been a fish.
That was a bass.
Really? So Rod, what's about to happen right now?
We're about to get wet.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see that right there. This storm is rolling in on us at a very high rate. We're a little worried about it. We're hoping it blows around us.
It's not.
It's not going to blow around us?
We're going to get wet. I think it kind of wraps. I didn't think it would
storm.
Be on us like that quick, but...
It's on us quickly, so... Actually, you know what? This end, it might literally just miss us. It might miss us. I'm not saying it will, it might.
It might. Actually, it might very well up in that corner miss us.
Head for the corner, boy.
I think we're going to have to abandon the idea of trolling.
Speed it up, son. Oh, no! No! Oh, Rod just lost a big fish.
I lost a jumbo.
That was actually my fault. I actually told the fish to let go of his bait.
Hey, nobody.
What the hell? There we go. Got one. Nope. Right. Alrighty, boys. Alrighty, boys. Second fish of the day. This is a puny little bass, but again, I'm gonna measure it, get my put it against my total here. He'll go about 11 inches. Decent little smoker. I think the bite's starting to turn on. This is a good sign. How do you feel that I'm kind of beating you, Rod?
I lost a big one. I lost a big one. It would probably trumped. It was probably 24 inches.
Oh yeah, sure.
You know. Now this is a nice little weed bed. You can see the weeds out here, and they're pretty deep. So.
Surprisingly, the ominous clouds are actually looming above us, but we have not gotten wet yet, so that's a plus.
And there are bass in this lake.
We actually caught a bass, so I'm feeling good. Sketchy, man. I dodged that thing by like 3 inches. Try it. Got one. Big it. Giant. Oh, crud. Muffins is a big old fish. Net. That thing's like 5 pounds. Oh, crud. Oh, crud. Oh, yes! Dude,
Jumbo.
my heart about stopped. Just throwing the swim jig. Boys, and check that out. That is a fatty right there. Absolutely choked the swim jig. Goodness sakes alive. That is insane. They're starting to turn on right there. It's a good 2.5. Oh, that's actually a 3.5, almost 4 fish right there. That is a jumbo. Let's get a measurement on him. All right, so this fish clocks in at around 20 inches.
Makes me sick.
Fantastic. Let's put him back. See ya, buddy. Oh, away he goes. How do you feel, Rod?
You know, I'm feeling the drive. I'm feeling the tension. Watch over my shoulder. There's going to be a blow up, but not a great feeling. I haven't caught anything. I did hook a nice fish. Doesn't count though. So, I don't know. You have like 30 some inches, if not more.
It feels good, guys. I'm not going to lie. It feels good to finally school the little bro. You know, he beat me pretty bad on the carp fishing challenge, but I'm feeling good. Unless he catches, you know, a 5-6 pound fish. But it's not over yet. We might get on a bunch of them now. It seems like the bite's really turning on, so I'm excited about this. Guys, that was really intense. I actually thought I had a weed on for a second, but that was a nice fat fish. Let's get another one.
You know, people get excited and say it's 5 pounders. Realistically, it's a 3. But, you know, I understand. I would have taken him. That would have been a great fish. But, I haven't caught anything yet.
Oh, got him. Jump over.
All right, now, well, who's talking?
You said this was a quote-unquote jumbo.
I did make fun of you for
overstating the size.
Overstating the size. But boys, we're on the board. I didn't get skunked yet. Look, this could be the winning fish. All I got to catch is a 20-incher, and then we're in the ballpark. So. He's 12 inches, folks. You know, really just a beautiful, healthy bass. Munch that yum dinger. Let's get the release. All right, well, never mind. We're going to continue to go. We got 12 inches on the board. I feel great. I can lose now, and I'll be able to sleep at night because I know I caught at least one. This is a good bay. I don't think we need a motor through here.
You don't think so?
I think we need to take our time. No.
Got him.
No.
Oh, come on,
Yeah.
dude. That's no. Don't say yes. I lost the fish.
Have an Allen.
We're in the juice, boys.
Let me just stay here a little bit.
Drop the anchor.
Yes. Yes. We're working our way at it, boys. He's 11. Are we just doing like the nearest inch?
Yeah, I'd say just do the inch. All right, we have a bit of a dilemma. What's the problem, Rod?
We're just stuck in weeds.
Yeah, as you guys can see, there's a lot of weeds here, and our control motor is just gotten kind of gunked up with weeds.
Hates it.
Doesn't like it, does it?
Not a big fan. We do need to.
And the wind's blowing us now.
We want to go up there, and we're running out of time before this place shuts down, and we're trying to get to a spot that looks really good.
We're just letting the wind blow us right now. It's gonna blow us out of this weed bed, and then we can kind of clean the motor out. Rod's got a fish.
Brent's running the camera. Watch this. Check out this.
I'm gonna watch it.
We're catching up, boys.
We're catching him, and the wind's blowing like murder. It's a good fish, Rod.
Good little fish, you know. Look, he's not a jumbo. We're running out of time to fish, but this could be the tying up fish here. It's pretty difficult to try to drive at Mach 9 and fish.
Yeah, it seems a little difficult.
I gotta catch a big one. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yep.
I gotta catch a big one.
All right, guys, so the lake actually closes in like 30 minutes, so we're running over to a concrete barrier. We've been fishing mostly weed edges today, and that's where we're catching most of our fish right now. It seems like targeting these weed edges is definitely getting us the most productive spots. You know, weed edges adjacent to deep water seems to be the most productive right now. The bite seems to be turning on, too. In the last 20 minutes, we've caught a number of fish. It's very close right now. Rodney's caught a number of fish.
Right there,
and,
one just popped.
and I've caught a big fish and a couple other ones. So it's kind of neck and neck right now. We're both kind of scrapping for every inch we can get. We're going to hit this other spot, and hopefully we can do something.
Right here. We're right on the edge.
Yes.
Huh? I feel like ripping.
Oh, no, fish.
Oh, jeez, Louise, you did a fish.
Had he wrapped. Yes, another fish. Oh,
that's bad. That's bad news for Team Rodney, people.
yes.
Really?
We're on the board, 12 inches. Go.
No.
No. Boofity boof, boys. Another one bites the dust. 14 inches, baby, right here. Well, guys, we have finished fishing for the day, and I have a good feeling about it. Let's talk about the total inches we got. How many inches did you get total, Rod?
You know, guys, I caught 3 fish. Grand total was 37 inches, which sounds like a lot, but it's not.
Yep.
It's not a lot. It's terrible.
Not a lot. I caught, let me just whip out the notes here. I had to keep track of mine.
It's
because
bad.
I caught so many fish, I had to keep track of them. So
Yeah.
I caught 5 fish for a total of 69 inches, which makes me the winner of the second episode of Fish Fight. Booyah! It feels very, very good to get a victory here. I'm not gonna lie, Rod.
It feels a lot like I did on the last episode.
Yep.
But now I'm
Now you know how I feel,
experiencing
though.
what you felt like. It's not as bad as I thought it was. Honestly, I'm not too concerned about it.
No,
Not
but guys,
losing any sleep.
Yeah, not losing any sleep. But in all seriousness, guys, we had a great time out in the lake. Fishing
it was fun.
Fishing was actually a little tough.
It was terrible.
Primarily, we were fishing these deep weed edges, and it took us a while to figure out like which weed edges were productive. Some
What
weed
they
edges,
liked.
yeah, what they liked. I caught most of my fish on a swim jig. You caught some of yours on a swim bait. And
Swim bait and a Senko with the split shot in front of it.
Pretty simple stuff, but it was a great time out in the lake. I caught a big perch. I guess one of the biggest perch I've ever caught. 12-inch perch.
That was a giant perch.
Nice
For
perch.
Ohio, that's like good night.
It's a great perch. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this episode of Fish Fight. Stay tuned for more episodes coming soon. Like I mentioned, there are 6 episodes total slated for this series. We got some more coming up. We got some great stuff in store. I'm looking forward to it. It's been a lot of fun making these so far. If you guys want to support the channel, check out the links in the description. There is affiliate links to the gear that I use. If you click on those links, I get a little bit of kickback, as well as some links to merch and my signature series, swim baits, that work really well.
We didn't use them.
We didn't use them.
That was stupid.
We should have used them. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching this episode, and as always, stay hooked.
Yeah.
I'll see you later. Good job, Rod.